Alright, we're just waiting for it to get dark. But that's Venus in the 300 millimeter. It is quite high in the sky. I just went outside to look, and that's like 45, 50 degrees up, it looks like. Somewhere around there. Ooh, bubbling, bubbling, bubbling. I don't know if I can get a better focus. That's the 10-inch there. So I don't know if I can get a better focus on it or not. A lot of bad seeing. Yeah, there's no way I can determine a good focus on that. It's just bubbling too much. Alright. It's the seeing tonight. Well, that's what it looks like in the 10-inch field of view. Let's see here. So what I'm waiting for is it to get dark enough that the Pleiades starts popping out on my other camera here. Still not. There's one star starting to show up there. So this is approximately what I expect to see here. Yep, Pleiades is starting to pop out. At least with a little bit more exposure, I can see them now. I might just move the scope over a little bit here. Let's see here. Let's see here. Let's see here. Venus and we're gonna want to go. Ouch! What was that?
It was electrocution. I don't know. What do you? Is that Venus?
Yeah.
A little too light yet for Pleiades.
Yeah, it's just barely. They're just barely popping in here. I'm gonna set up for 30 exposures. We're gonna take a preview here. Oops, way too bright. Let's try this one. There we go. Just getting the orientation of the Pleiades to where I want it. All right, so go back to live view here. I don't know why it won't keep my ISO that I pick. It's really stupid. I go back to live view and it resets all my parameters that I wanted. Pleiades are just starting to pop out of my screen. Oh,
So that
go ahead.
that reflection that was in your photo from last night. Can you get rid of that reflection?
Oh, only in post processing. It's part of the cheap 70 to 300 millimeter zoom lens. It's got so many elements in it that it's got several reflections going on in it. So that's what I did. I took one of those images and I just cloned out that area. The object or the image on the left is Venus through the 10-inch, just a little sliver there.
Good evening, everyone.
Good evening. Just waiting for it to get dark. Let's see if that's how I want to frame this here. Yeah, I guess it won't matter. There's nothing else around it. Hmm.
What is that you're looking at right now?
That's Venus.
Should figure being brightest object.
Yeah, I was on the moon about an hour ago, but now it's getting dark. I want to get. I'm over on Venus. Want to frame it, and it gets dark enough here. I'll start taking some exposures. Right now, this is just a live view through the Canon T3i, and then on the left, I've got Venus in the 10-inch off the little corner here. That's a live view as well.
That's what I want. What I wish. Yep.
Let's see here.
I'll be spending money where I get money.
Astronomer John. Well, welcome. Don't know who you are, but welcome anyways.
Thank you.
Where are you from?
Philadelphia.
Okay. I'm up here in Michigan.
Is that John? Is that John?
Yeah, Tom, you know me.
Yeah, John Sanctus. Yeah, John Sanctus.
Yep. What's up, dude?
My grandfather.
Well, on the live view, the Pleiades are starting to pop out. It's not dark here yet. I'm still in some twilight. Are you watching on YouTube, John?
I am, yeah, but it's muted.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah, that's the best way. It's going to be delayed, but that's the best resolution is on YouTube. You set the settings to HD. Discord only renders in 720p. I can on YouTube it renders in 1440p. I'm actually broadcasting at about 3.5K. That's interesting. I wonder why that is. Oh, okay. By the way, at 9:15 our local time, we're going to have ISS pass here almost overhead. That's about 40 minutes from now, 35 minutes from now. That's here in Michigan.
Have you ever tried to?
Follow it? No.
Yeah.
No.
If anybody could do it, you could.
A person has to want to do it.
Doug, I want you to do
Well,
it.
then, no,
Almost said John.
you can say that all you want. The only person I listen to anymore is my wife.
Good call. Good call. Good call. Yeah, it take a fast amount to be able to.
Doug, I want you to do
Well, then, no,
it. Almost said John.
Huh. That's interesting. Why would it have that? Oh, it's blinking on and off. Let's increase the exposure here a little bit. Let's go to 1 second. Yeah, there we go.
Could you imagine doing what you're doing now on a 7.5 have?
I'm only catching every third word. Your
Oh,
Vox
sorry.
is kicking out. Go ahead.
I was gonna say, better.
Yeah, you were going to say and then better. That's all I heard. You might want to switch to push to talk. That's up to you, but I don't hear you at all now.
Well, I didn't
Oh,
say.
okay.
The auto sensitivity. Auto sensitivity.
Yeah,
I'm gonna take it off auto sensitivity.
okay.
Anyway, what I was saying is, you imagine doing what you do now on board a modified 747 that has a moving observatory on it.
Oh, well, they've got the money to do that.
Yeah.
That's the difference. You know, you get enough money, you can do a lot of things.
Yeah, be 30,000 feet trying to keep track of a planet or
Yep.
something.
They got lots of nice, expensive gyros and tracking, feedback, closed loop tracking sensors and all that good stuff. Yeah, it's amazing what you can do with a lot of money. Build yourself some nice technology.
Yep, that's for sure.
All right, I'm going to go into acquisition mode now instead of live. I'm going to set this up the way I want it. Let's take a preview, see what it looks like. Ooh. That looks pretty nice, actually. Yep. Not too bad. too shabby at all. It's 1 second duration. Let's see what 2 seconds gives us here. Yeah, just the sky's just a little bit brighter now. But you can see the Pleiades now.
Yep, I can.
Just waiting for it to get darker. Turn on my infrared camera there. I'll show the scope in the bottom right corner.
Is that the moon cast in the shadow?
On what?
On the back wall of your observatory.
No, that's the infrared camera.
Oh yeah, but I'm.
Moon
Or is that a box or something? It's something on the ground. I thought that was a shadow.
No, there's a light off in the distance. A house about, I don't know, probably about 300 yards away, just over the edge of the scope, I think. But other than that, no. There's the shadow. If the shadow's happening, it's from the infrared LEDs on the camera. It's a night vision camera. Somebody's outside shooting their gun. Hi, Ken.
Hi, Doug. How are you today?
Doing good.
Good. My images didn't turn out very good. I guess no tracking, so it's not going to work.
Yeah, for something where you need a few seconds, you need a little bit of tracking if you're going to have any focal length on it.
Yeah.
What kind of mount are you using?
What kind of mount? Oh, just a DSLR with a crop sensor with a 300 millimeter lens on it. Just a cheap camera tripod. Try to do some wide field stuff, but yeah. I figured it'd be a place to start would be wide field, but
Well, yeah, that's what if you got an 18 or a 10 millimeter lens.
okay.
You know, I've got a 10 millimeter I use for my time lapse, and I can go 15 seconds.
Awesome. Okay.
Now, that 10 millimeters is about a 90-degree field of view.
Almost a fisheye.
Yeah. Yeah, the sky is starting to darken up. So, Tom, I ran my galaxies in the morning, and with the moon out, it created a gradient across the frame, so data almost is useless. I can't get rid of that gradient without some serious processing.
I did. I looked at your photos, but I didn't notice it.
Oh, I
that
didn't publish
much.
those. I didn't
Oh,
publish my
I thought you.
galaxies that I took this morning. I didn't publish,
Oh, okay.
but I can
Maybe it
show you.
was.
Let me see here. I'll show you what I'm talking about. I got about halfway through the process and I looked at it and I said, "Oh man, let me pull one up here." Let's see. Yeah, this one and this one. No, and this one here. Yeah, it would be. Might be this one. Yeah, look at that gradient.
Well, I'll look at it in about 40 seconds.
Yeah, let me pull up the other one. That one's after I was goofing around trying to get it to. Here we go. This one here. That's an instance where the moon is off in the quite a ways from the object, but it's reflecting across the optical path and reflecting off, something in the scope, whatever. Because the night before the moon, when I was taking this object, the moon wasn't as high, and I didn't get this kind of gradient. This is one of those great. This flats won't take care of this because this gradient's transient. Depends on where the moon is.
Where are you posting that
It's on
at?
YouTube.
Oh, okay.
There we go. Starting to get some. Let's go 3 seconds. See if I can get a little depth on the star field.
Are you friends with Rhett?
I don't know, Rhett.
He shows up on Night Skies Network. He's got a picture of M106 on Facebook. 13 hours.
Yeah.
Gosh, he's crazy. Here's his photo. I put it in the chat.
Very nice.
Isn't that great?
Got a wider field than I do. By far. Twice as big a field as I do. 106 almost feels my frame on my scope.
Nice picture.
Yep.
Yeah, he's on Night Skies Network as Say It Fast. Say It Fast.
I don't think I've ever seen him on there.
Oh, it's looking good now.
Yep, we're almost dark enough. I was taking 20-second exposures last night.
Where are you at right
5.
now? 2?
That's
Oh,
only.
okay.
I'm only at ISO 800. I just try to keep the noise down. see. I was checking to see if I was imaging. I am. Yeah. Well, you didn't stay long. Only 5 minutes ago. Where'd you go, Riyadh? Huh. I didn't publish my broadcast. People don't know I'm on. They're asking, but they don't know I'm actually on.
Yeah, it's not the easiest to find. It shows up. The YouTube link shows up in my subscription, so it's the first thing that usually pops up. So I can usually find it pretty quickly.
Oh yeah, if you subscribe, yeah, that's true.
In fact, I get notifications, so that's how I know you're on.
Ah, well, good.
Yeah. And does anybody know? I have an iPhone 10? I don't have an 11. Is there a way to take night pictures with an iPhone 10?
I have no idea. I don't have any iPhones.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I tried when I was in India. I tried taking some pictures with my iPhone 10 when I was out walking around in the morning. The conjunctions.
Aren't
But
there apps that'll let you
very
do
good.
that?
I think with the 11, but I don't know about the 10. Yeah, I'll keep looking into it. Yeah, the 11's got a real nice night mode in it.
Looking good.
Yeah, so we got the live view of Venus on the left there. It's funny, I don't see that flare tonight.
Yeah, that's weird.
I mean, it's there. It's a little bit off to the bottom instead of the side, but it's not as prominent as it was the other night. Of course, I've got the planet a little more centered in the field of view than I did last night. Well, I can at least say I captured it this time. I'm not sure it'll be around in 8 years when it happens again. Every time we have something like this, it's kind of fun to go after. It's usually cloudy here.
This looks good. Now, are you going to be able to stack these? Or is it going to be kind of hard since Venus is moving faster than Pleiades? Or is it moving slower than Pleiades? No, it's moving faster.
I should be able to stack it. I mean, even just 6 frames is only going to be 2 minutes of movement. You won't see that in the 300 millimeter.
It'd be really cool if you could pick up the nebulosity of Pleiades also.
I think we're stretching it there.
Come on, Doug.
Tom, you asked for the most silliest things.
Yeah, but wouldn't that be an incredible photo?
Well, the way to do that is to wait for Venus to be out of the field of view in a couple of weeks when it's a new moon again, and then take some 5-minute shots with this same lens, stack those, and then put one of these frames right back on top of it.
There you go. There you go. There's your mission.
No, that's not my mission. Because as soon as I publish, everybody will foul, that's foul. Oh, that's a composite. And I'd say, yeah.
Yep. So.
I'd say, go blame Tom. Yeah. I wasn't willing to spend more than an hour on trying to get rid of those gradients today. You think I'm going to spend that amount of time trying to create a composite?
No, because you got some comet out there that's calling your name.
Yes, it is. And I did capture both of them last night again. I only published the one of them, though. Some reason Atlas just, I don't know. The data I got on Atlas last night wasn't very good. I don't know why. It might have been because of the moon.
What did I see your FWHM at 3.3 a while ago?
Yeah.
That's really good. Okay.
That must mean that I'm focused, eh?
You betcha. And good conditions. Yeah, even with bad conditions, if you're really focused, you should be no higher than a 6. I mean, if it's anything other than that, it's probably not worth capturing data.
Yeah. Well, let's see. It's 9:12, so we're about an hour and 15 minutes past sunset. So this is about as dark as it's going to get, I think. So this will be about right. I'm going to probably let me just take 4 more here, and then I'm going to take a longer exposure. I want to see what that looks like. I think I got enough exposures here.
So Doug, I got something you could ask your wife for Christmas. It's in the chat.
Oh, a new building, huh? Yeah, I was looking at. I looked at those a while back.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, that would be nice, but never mind. You got to remember, I'm not working anymore. I don't have that kind of income anymore. I gave that up for freedom.
I don't even know how much they are for like the 12 and a half. It won't put the price.
If you have to ask.
Exactly. It's got to be like 20,000 at least.
I don't know. They've got pricing somewhere. You can look it up. Let me see when twilight ends here. Let's see. I'll go to my astronomy sources here. Let's see here. It says, oh shoot, it says 9:43. It said angular. So theoretically, I'm still in twilight. Still a little bit of twilight, it says here. I mean, the sky background is getting darker. You can tell as the frames click off. Yeah.
Does Stellarium show Venus right in the middle of Pleiades?
I don't know.
It should. Let me see.
Well, that's where my sky is showing it. My sky software shows it there. See? Shows it right there, right off of that big star. In fact, Venus is so bright, one of the stars is being hidden, I think. No, it's not. Yeah, okay. No, it's still there. I'm not even tracking.
You don't need to for 20
Yeah,
seconds.
I mean, I'm tracking. I'm not auto guiding.
Yeah, I knew what you meant.
No, I know I don't for 300 with a 300 millimeter. I was taking 1 minute shots on my Ioptron sky tracker up north with this 300 millimeter. And that worked pretty good. Connect all. Let's see what my guide camera sees. One giant bright thing, which is Venus. Let's pick a little star here. Yeah, these guys are too bright. Start my focuser up. I'm going to let my automatic focuser here focus the 10 inch while this is going on over there. Well, I was close anyways. Hardly moved it at all. So, in fact, I never even heard it move. It's gone green. So, this little Venus corner looks pretty good. I could do a little. It's not centered. I don't think I'll do it there. That's fine. We'll let this go for a little bit more because the sky has now gotten black. Let's go full screen here. Go full screen. Not quite what I expected. Yeah, okay. I'll just leave it at that. See the nice little purple fringing going on there with this camera lens. All right. How does this look if I go live here in Discord? I'm figuring it's going to be pretty crappy. Let me see here. Where do I need to go? Screens. And screen one and go live. All right.
It's your spikes off Venus aren't as sharp, and your stars are a little bloated.
Okay. That's what I kind of figured. It's just they Discord just doesn't render very well.
But it's still, if I didn't see the 1400, I would say it was a good photo.
Yeah, for those who are on YouTube, make sure you're setting the resolution to 1440, 1080p or 1440p with the little gearbox in the lower right hand part of the video. You'll get the proper resolution of everything. What do you want, cat? Jeez. I have a pest in my room here. So exciting. It's like the grass growing.
It is doing that.
Hey, you want to see Venus move? I'll show you. It is moving. I'm going to scroll back to somewhere close to the beginning here. Yeah, maybe you can't tell. I don't know. It's either that or my mount's not tracking good. Looks like Venus is moving. Yeah, it looks like it's moving.
It did move. Yeah, moved up.
Yep, so we are detecting some movement in a matter of, let's see, this is at 21:16. In a matter of 15 minutes, or no, 12 minutes, you can tell there's movement.
Be a nice video for tomorrow.
Yeah. That I could do.
Even if you did like 4 frames a second, you'd really be able to pick it up.
Yeah, I'm toggling back and forth between about 15 minutes here. You can see it's not the only thing that's moving. The stars have moved too, which means my tracking is just not quite. Remember I told you?
Are you? Are you?
Go ahead. Who was that? Go ahead.
Who's moving it? I was trying to chase it.
Oh, am I?
Go ahead, Jonathan. What'd you want?
Do you hear echo from me?
No.
Good. We're out here with the dog.
Oh, okay. Cool.
We're trying to see T2.
Oh, yeah?
And I just figured out it's exactly halfway on the line between Polaris and Algol. Almost exactly halfway.
Yeah, that would be.
Diane thinks she picked it up with binoculars.
Well, I took a thing of stars.
Yeah, it's not really even dark yet.
Jonathan, do you guys have the binoculars on a tripod or?
Oh well, we have a 10-inch Dob and then 15 by 70 handheld binoculars.
So the other one that you could try for is Atlas, which is a Y4
Yeah, that's going to be, but that one's a little bit further
north.
to the, well, it's to the
Yeah,
east, right?
it's east of there. Yeah, it's further up right now. So Penstar is the one you want to get first.
Yeah, so I wanted to hit the
Yeah.
local one
Yep.
before.
Are you still in Dearborn?
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm not saying it's going to look great, but you work with what you got.
Oh yeah. I mean, can you visually capture it with your 8? Oh, he's gone. Just like that, he poofed. Hmm.
Are you back, Jonathan? Are you back, Jonathan?
Yep, he's back. Yeah, he lost his connection there.
Yeah. Oh, I bet my YouTube's on. No, I'm muted there. Are you hearing an echo from me?
Yeah, it's probably coming through my mic.
Oh, okay.
Hey Tom, I got an assignment for you. You can take my video, and I want you to do the three-dimensional spherical geometry on what's going on. You have to take into account our motion and Venus's motion. All right, 3 more frames of at this exposure, and then I think I'm going to take some longer ones just to see what it looks like. Because it's going to hit my false horizon a little bit. Not yet, but soon. Not too long. Less than an hour. I should check to see what the thing says it is here. It is. Now it's currently at 41 degrees. 42. I can go to 30, which is about 40 minutes. That'll be below my false horizon there. See that on my sky software? I got my kind of relative horizon. Kind of guessed at it a little bit. Gets a little lower in the south because of my fold down wall, but anyhow. Yeah, yeah, he's totally offline. He's not even on Discord now. Okay, so that finished. Let me take a 30-second shot and see what that looks like here. We'll take a quick preview. okay. Of course, Venus is burned out, but that's okay. I don't know if I could go much longer without getting lots of artifacts on there. I'm going to change this to 800. We'll take a shot at 800 ISO. Boy, when it's these are JPEG files, look terrible. That's actually not too bad. Let me take 10 shots like that. I'll take 10. Start the capture. Now I'm taking it in RAW instead of just JPEGs. So we'll see what the RAWs look like here. You back, Jonathan?
I guess so.
Yep, there you are.
I don't know what happened.
I do not know. I am not knowing this. Or Schultz would say, nothing.
Okay, it's not exactly on the line. It's a little bit south. It's a little bit below the line, north of the line, I guess I should say. Below the line in the north.
Okay.
Yeah. It's so, the sky is so light here that we can't even really see all of the stars of Cassiopeia, the bright stars of Cassiopeia, naked eye.
Yeah. Okay.
True.
I am going to set up to start taking my comet stuff. I want to grab pan stars before it goes down again. So I'm going to disconnect here.
Well, if I can't see it with my eyes, at least I can see it in your picture.
Bring up my SG Pro here. Well, it is about 8.5 magnitude, so.
T2 is 8.5, and Atlas is, I mean, 8.5 should be doable, but that's integrated magnitude.
Right.
So how bright is the nucleus, and how diffuse is the coma?
Good question. I am not knowing this. You know me, I'm Mr. Data. I don't like to speculate if I don't have any data to support it. Connect all equipment. Let's see if this will work. I may have to close out my other things to.
I'm going to move my telescope.
Okay. All right. So now what I've got to do here is I got to pull up the new coordinates since they change every night. All right. It's 41 degrees up. It's high enough that I could still grab it. So we're going to be good here. Coordinates. Grab that. Over here. Paste. And okay. My camera's cooling. I'm not going to worry about that too much. I should be able to start this up right now. Run.
I mean, I kind of feel like even in bad skies, it's 8.5 integrated magnitude. Well, I guess even at Stargate, I've struggled with supposedly.
Well, compared to a galaxy that's about the same magnification and diameter, I'll give you an idea.
Yeah. I mean, I've seen 101 okay from here, but only looking straight up.
And just like that, I'm plate solving. Yeah, it's got to slew quite a bit. It's 4,000 pixels off. Hey, Ken, can you mute yourself?
Can I what? Can I what?
So can you mute until you want to talk?
Oh, sorry. Oh, sorry. Yeah.
There you go. I asked you to do it as opposed to me doing it for you. That way you know it's off. Okay, resuming the auto guider. Let's see if it knows that it's there. I got a feeling it does not. Okay. Oh, it does. Okay. It did connect to it. Good. And it's auto guiding. There we go. And it started integrating on the first frame. And it comes right in the middle there. Little pinpoint. Little fuzzy point. It probably looks stellar to you, Jonathan. Thinking about it here.
Okay, so you think the coma is pretty?
Yeah, pretty hard to see.
Okay. Well, in that case, I may have seen it and just not.
I'm thinking, I'm looking at this 10-second exposure that I've got for the plate solve, and I could see a little bit of coma around it. But I'm thinking that the sky that you're in. So this is a 60. Here's a 60-second exposure. Think of the sky you're in. You're probably you might have. It might be challenging to see the coma. But
But the nucleus is pretty
Yes,
bright.
it is. And if you look at my on the YouTube, you can see what the star field looks like. That might give you an idea. And it's about a half a degree field of view. Actually, this field of view will probably screw you up because it's flipped twice. it's it's off of 3 mirrors instead of 2. Oh, I forgot to put the lock range. There we go. I hope you can find it.
Can you see Sagan at all, Diane?
Are you talking to me?
Yeah.
Are you talking to me?
See, I was having trouble even seeing the the southernmost star in Cassiopeia
Oh, okay.
naked eye.
Yeah.
So too bad.
There's a star in the gap between the trees that's perfectly framed by it.
Let's see. Oh, there it is. So it's more or less right above that. I mean, not about. Let's actually measure it. Measure from Seguin. It is 9 degrees. 9.5 above the south. It's basically where I'm pointed, actually.
Let me see if I can figure out what magnitude the star is around it here. That, oh man, that star is 11th magnitude.
See, I keep seeing these rays that I think might be a coma or a tail. And then I think they turn out to be internal reflection.
Hmm. Yeah, this isn't going to be any help to you here. These stars are 10th and 11th magnitude that are around it.
But is it a if it's not a lot brighter than them, then it probably doesn't bode well for even seeing the nucleus.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out the stars in my field of view here. I'm using the sky to look at it, and that star is 11th magnitude, and the core is almost that magnitude.
Okay.
just looking at the star field that's in my field of view here. On let's see, that one there. That one is 11. That one is 11. Yeah, I'd say the core is probably dimmer than 11th magnitude right now. Just the core.
Yeah, I think the channel is pretty low then. How compact is Y4?
It's
By
it's
comparison?
actually got a tighter core than Pan-STARRS.
All right, I guess I'll give up on.
And it's actually brighter.
Okay, so Y4 is almost the zenith.
Um, I think it's for me. It's at 61 degrees above the horizon.
Yeah, that looks about right. About 2/3 above the
Yeah,
horizon.
at azimuth 342.
Now I can't see the butt star or the nose star of the Great Bear. It's right just south or just north, I should say, northwest of the butt star of in the HA ray drawing of Ursa Major. I mean the nose star in the classical render.
I think I see it.
The nose star?
Yeah. No, I don't see a blazing comet. I see a star. There's a couple.
Isn't that awfully far away? Yeah.
Yeah, that's the one I was looking at. Okay. I'm going for it with binoculars.
Okay.
That would be better to be should be easier to find because of the altitude. The other one's only 40 degrees off the horizon. This one's 60.
Yeah, you know though, when you're fighting to see the bright stars that you're using to get you to what you're looking at, it's not going to be easy to see anything.
Right.
So it's actually at the very center of an isosceles triangle, or an almost isosceles triangle, formed by whatever the Dubhe, Polaris, and Capella.
Oh, and you're also fighting. You're also fighting the moon.
Well, yeah, the moon is also right above it too. I mean, this isn't my brightest idea, but
No, but it's okay.
but who knows when it'll be clear again?
Right.
You know.
Right.
Oh, to be at Stargate, you know.
Yeah.
Okay. So actually, I need to move my telescope up to the. I'm actually observing in the street.
It's like playing hockey in the street when you're a kid.
Well, right now, it's so quiet that.
Yeah.
Actually, we do most of our observing.
Oh shoot! I'm getting frost on my camera. Shoot.
Oh no.
Yeah, I can see the pattern. I got to warm the camera up. All right, we're gonna warm this up to 0.
You better look at a hot star.
It's interesting too because I got the heater on too. It's still frosting up. Must be really humid out there.
Well, and the temperature's dropping like a stone too.
Yeah. Yep. Got the little grids showing up here.
Uh-oh. It is a lot of light pollution. I mean, Doug, we're sitting about 20 feet away from an acorn light pole.
I give you guys credit for trying. I'll tell you that. You're fighting a full moon or gibbous moon, acorn lights in Dearborn. Man, I, you know,
You can't fault our gumption.
no, can't fault that. Your sanity maybe, but not. I
That lost cause a long time
no,
ago.
I understand. We're here in Michigan. You try to get what you can with the sky that you have. I understand that. I mean, that's why I'm open up. Normally, I took 6 hours of 6 hours, 7 hours of data last night on two galaxies, and the moon just created all kinds of gradients coming from one side of the frames, and I can't even use it now. Can't use that data. I processed it with the previous night's data. I mean, the galaxy looks pretty nice, but I can't get rid of the gradient because the flats won't take care of that. That's a transient gradient that happened during acquisition.
So can you back that out, or is it too late?
What's that?
Like, do you still have the same?
Oh, I have all
from...
the data. I haven't lost any of it. There's a dynamic background extract that I'm gonna maybe give it a try, but that's gonna take me a couple hours to get that to do anything. I messed with it for about an hour today, and it just made it worse. It became mottled.
Oh no.
So I didn't save that particular process. Sometime I'll play with it, but it just goes to show you that the moon messes with you. If it had created a homogeneous background, I can take care of that. But this wasn't a homogeneous background. The gradient goes from a light to dark, from left to right.
Well, if it were a different time, I would probably be up north right now. That was the original plan.
Yeah. Yeah, my wife says I can't go up to Boone. She told me, you can't go to restaurants up there, so you'll have to eat your sandwiches the whole time.
That sounds like a small price to pay.
Oh, I wouldn't mind that. But I don't want to be up there at this time with the moon anyways. We're heading to full moon.
Fair enough.
Now, 2 weeks ago, yeah.
See, we're so starved for... it's just past first quarter.
Yeah.
We're so starved for anything,
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it had been 12 days since the last clear night. 21st was the last clear night.
We have somebody in the neighborhood who sets off sporadic fireworks, which seems to annoy everyone a while ago, but now people seem to enjoy it. So
That's all right. I had somebody shooting guns out back here earlier this evening.
oh gosh.
Yep. Guy shoots out in the within a quarter mile of me somewhere.
Oh, my sister had My sister had the most unpleasant neighborhood experience. Apparently, some young men were attacking ducks with machetes by her
Oh,
condo in
jeez.
Indianapolis. I guess people are starting to go a little bit crazy.
Well, people are idiots. A person's smart.
Well,
A
there's
person
that.
is smart. People are dumb.
Yeah, fair enough. Yeah. Oh, I think this is just a lost cause, I'm sad to say. But you can't say we didn't try.
I don't think you should admit that you did.
I I I hold with Gary Ross that the effort
Oh, yeah.
counts more.
It does. It does. I've been there, done that. Remember I told you the story about me driving out to Brighton State Park?
Yep.
Okay. One time I drove out there, got all set up, did my polar alignment. About an hour and a half later, right? Started my first exposure, and the fog came rolling in off the lake.
We've had that experience up north
I
quite a
waited
bit.
for a little while, and then I tore it down, put it back in the Fiesta. As soon as I drove a quarter mile outside the park, it was clear. It was just there.
Did you go back?
No, it was. I couldn't go back to where I was because the fog was laying there. It was localized to where I was, and by that point, it was 3 hours later. I just went home. You have to haul that stuff out. It takes you an hour to set it up, another half hour to polar line, and it takes you 40 minutes to take it down. A little 8 or 10 inch job. That's nothing.
Well, Doug, a few years ago, Diane and I were out at Stargate, and the clouds came rolling in, and we packed it up. I think actually it might have been 2012. I think it was for Comet Lulin, and we got halfway. We got to like Mount Clemens. We realized everything was clearing out, and it was about 11:30. We turned around and went back to Stargate.
And did it clear there?
It
Well,
did,
excellent.
and we ended up being out till like 2 in the morning.
Excellent.
So it
That's
worked
good.
out.
Now the case where I was in the park, it was fogged over and it stayed fogged over there. As soon as I got out of the park, which means I came off the lake, it was clear. And I had to be in the park to be set up. I couldn't set up outside the park. It was a little more risky. And I had permission with the rangers to be there. They said, "Hey, go over to Rustic Park and open this gate and just close it. Nobody will ever bother you there." It was pretty good setup actually. And the sky was darker than Stargate back then. We're talking about in the late 70s, 40 years ago. Now Island Lake reminds me of, Island Lake's not that far from the Brighton State Park either. Anyhow, this guy is clicking along. Wonder what frame we're on here. We're on the 20th frame, and
Hey,
yeah,
Doug, did you miss the ISS?
yes, I did.
I just saw the notice on my phone.
Yeah, it went straight over Michigan here 45 minutes ago.
Yeah, me
Jonathan,
too.
did you guys see it?
Well,
The ISS?
well,
Oh, I don't hear him. He must have lost connection again. Yep, he's gone. So this is finishing up. It's okay. I just started my 2 minutes. I'm going to take 3 2-minute exposures, and then when that's done, I'm slewing to Atlas. I really should just take three or four 2-minute shots and be done with it, but I tend to take the 60-second ones, which show a little cleaner core because it doesn't move that much in 60 seconds. But the 2-minute ones show more tail. Yeah.
It's gonna fly over me at 9:50.
What's at your time? Well, that's the next
Yeah.
orbit then.
Yeah.
It flew over at 9:15 here. Of course I miss it. I'm sitting here at my
Yeah.
desk.
Yeah. I had 9:03. It was 80 degrees, almost directly overhead. And I got another pass at 19 degrees at 9:50.
Actually, this guy will show me. Where is it? Yeah, this will show me what the passes here. Yeah, it doesn't show me another one, just the first one. Huh. What is that thing? Chance of frost at 7 in the morning. Looks like it's going to cloud up by dawn. Yeah. Well, it looks like we're going to be clear for. Oh, look at that 2-minute shot of overexposed. Just drop that down there. There we go. We can tell the moon's out because the histogram shifts to the right. All the background sky. I'm probably not going to run all night tonight. I don't want to go after galaxies with the moon out. It's just a waste of time. Besides, it's going to be the third night. I'm starting to peter out a little bit. So at least take the atlas. Then may I look at something else that's fairly bright. May take a little bit of time on something else, but I'm not going to go after that one dim galaxy. It's not until the next new moon. So this will be a little, just under 3 minutes. We'll be slewing to the next object. Let's see. I should have. Yeah. Oops. Oh, come on. You're going to give me. Yeah, you're going to give me trouble here. Hmm. Hmm. That is so weird. Why can't I connect to that? Hmm. I'm logged into it, but I can't connect to it via the file browser. What's up with that? Yep, there it goes. Off to the next object. Make sure it's not going crazy on me here. No, that's good. It's going to center it and then plate solve and start the next acquisition. What was I going to do here? Oh, that's what I was going to do. Let me go check my network. Hmm. Okay. Resuming the auto guider. Wow. I wonder what that is down there. Okay. That's still good. I don't think that's an issue. Hmm. So we're on Comet Atlas now. Finishing up the first frame right now. Ooh, the deck is drifting here. That's pretty interesting. I'm gonna have to take a look and see if why that would be happening. Huh. some reason when I go after this one, these stars become oblong, and I don't know why. Yep. Drifted in one direction. I wonder if I'm getting some slippage or something. Maybe I need to check my polar alignment again. That's something I could do tonight, since I'm not going to do any serious stuff. Go sit out there and putz with it. See if I can connect. No, I still can't connect to that, and I don't understand why. Let's see here. Hmm. All right, now I can get to it. All right. Hmm. Yeah, I can barely see it in the 300. Barely there. 30 seconds. I'm gonna bump that up to 3200. Take another preview. Yeah, now I can see it in the field in the 300 millimeter. Just expose or and I'll bump it up to 3200 ISO for 30 seconds. Just barely see it there. Nice little orange star night right by it. Oh, that might be just a lens color. Yeah, I know. Let's go crazy. We'll take a 6400 ISO. Definitely not anywhere near naked eye, that's for sure. There are some reports that Atlas is actually starting to dim. I was looking at a light curve today, but we'll see.
Oh, Doug, I'm gonna head out.
Take care.
I'll I'll watch you on my iPad, but I have no communication from it.
Yeah,
So
no worries. Have a good evening,
yes,
sir.
Pleiades look great, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna wrap it up too
All right,
tonight.
Ken.
Yep, have a
Yep,
good
take
night.
care.
Thanks again. Bye. I'm running my own now. Let's see.
Down at the bottom is a little phone
Discord. Yeah, I'm looking for it
right next to
now.
voice connected. Click on that, it'll take you out of this room.
Okay. Oh, there it is. Okay, bye bye.
Let's see. I wonder if that frost has disappeared. Looks like it has. All right. Yeah. I had to warm it up to one degree C to get rid of the frost that was coming in. They're predicting frost tonight anyways. Let's see, I want to process this guy right here. File open. We're gonna mess with this right here in Pixin site. What if I should try stacking it? Maybe I'll just take this single frame here. Work with that. While I'm collecting the other data. Yeah. You know what? Let's try that. Hang on a second. Let's see what this will do. Open. Oh, I don't have to do that. This guy's got all the data in there. Let me see if this works. No, can't do that. All right. I'm going to search for it then. Okay. Let's see what this does. Might not do anything. Well, it seems it has some stars to work with, so we'll see what this dynamic color calibration does. What I did here is this photometric color calibration. You tell it the position of the field of view. It goes out to a large database, photometric database, analyzes the field and then the against the photometric database and does the color correction accordingly to the stars that it sees. So it knows what the colors of each of the stars are from a photometric point of view, and white balances the thing. Looks like it might be done. Let me see what it did. Yeah, so there's less blue in there now, but it's more balanced. So let's do this. This is just a single frame. I haven't stacked anything. I just wanted to see what this looked like to generate a single frame output here of some sort. Yeah, maybe right about there. And got the Pleiades, got most of the stars. I'm going to bring up the curves, see what I can do with that a little bit. See what the saturation does. Yeah, saturation goes nuts. Too much red in that. So that'll be fine. Maybe darken it up a little bit. And we'll save that away. Tomorrow I might try stacking it, making a little video or something. Let's see here. Well, it's actually pretty dark. Maybe I'll lighten that up a little bit. Yeah, lighten it up just a little bit here. Okay, and close that. See how we're doing on our acquisition here. We're on frame 19 of 20. And so we only got another minute and a half on that. And then we're going to go to 3 frames at 2 minutes each. And then we'll be done with this comet. Then we'll go on to something else. Nicely done, Steve. How did that get so small? That doesn't make any sense to me. Huh. Really? I wonder why that is. What did I do differently? Heck, it's 15 megabytes. I don't know why it's that small. Huh. Interesting. Oh, there we go. Well, I guess I'll stop the stream because nobody's on it. So we'll just end the stream now. Thanks for joining me, folks.